Hey, before we start the video, I just wanted to say thank you to all the developers of Pirate Adventure, who are Super Jumpman 12 and Marbly Cake 37. Did an amazing job along with the entire adventure team and everyone in Vuga. So, thank you. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Crashing Bar 48, and today we're going to try and do the first ever Trilogy run. Quickly, just so you know, in range of difficulty of tricks, I would say that they just get better kind of as the video goes on, in the sense that Pirate Adventure 1 does not have hardly any. Pirate Adventure 2 has a lot, but I'm going to be going for most of the safe ones. And then Pirate Adventure 3, I'm going to stop and just do all of the unsafe tricks. So we'll see how it goes. But I have a stopwatch here, and I am going to be playing. So basically, I'll explain what a trilogy run is, and that is beating Pirate Adventure 1, beating Pirate Adventure 2, and beating Pirate Adventure 3, the trial. The whole trilogy of the Pirate Adventure series is going to be beaten. I'm guessing in under an hour and a well, probably about an hour and 45 minutes. That is what I am going for. Anyway, here is the lobby of the first level. There are no other lobbies really like this. Pirate Adventure 2 has more of a world, and Pirate Adventure 3 is just a screen. So, once the level loads in, I am going to start my stopwatch, and we will start the run. I will just say now. Now. Okay. Okay. Don't ask what that was. I don't even know how to explain it. You can just do that sometimes. Anyway, that was a clean level 1. About 20 seconds. Okay. That was one of the most notable skips of this game, obviously. Here is level 2. Okay. We're just going to be doing some basic platforming here. There's not a whole bunch of stuff you can do in the first game here, but we're basically going to try to beat this level in about 2 minutes. And that is going to be... That's just a pretty simple goal we can go for, and that will probably keep us on pace. Okay, we just get a checkpoint, do some sneaky little jumps around here, and we're about halfway done already. So we are actually doing pretty good time for Pirate Adventure 1. Pirate Adventure 1 is the least I know about. Pirate Adventure 2 was the first Pirate Adventure game for some reason, and apparently it is for a lot of people. So if you ever want to play a Pirate Adventure game, I would say you could do Pirate Adventure 1, or you could just start with 2 or 3. They're all amazing games made by, I believe it's Marbly Cake. This one is made by a few other people, but mostly all of the Vuga team is just amazing people. You can go check them out. Um, that is the end. Now we just have to do a quick puzzle here. And like I was saying, the whole community is great. Supporting them is just an amazing thing you can do. Even some of the fan games you should go try out, like specifically Pirate Adventure DX. That is a great one that I have even helped bug test before, and it has a lot of potential, I will say that. Anyway, now we're going to go into level 3, the snow level, Frozen Acropolis. This level is kind of interesting. It's kind of like level 2 where it's a lot of running, but you can see right here, remember this little area because you might see it again in Pirate Adventure 2. Anyway, around here, this level is another one about switches and going under doors, so we're quickly just going to go run over to this switch. while I'm running, I'm going to explain some of the movement I've done. So when you respawn in all these games, you might have seen, like I did in the very first level of Pirate Adventure 1, um, when I died, I was able to do like a weird, wacky jump that just displaced me higher. And I think what it is I was just holding backwards and jump, which just kind of made me, I don't know, do some wacky things. And that's all you really need to know. I got a checkpoint here, so I am going to do that. That is one of the more risky ones. It's not dangerous, it's just frightening every time for some reason, even though I've done it so many times. But with the movement of Pirate Adventure 1, I will get into the movement of the other games when we get there. But I have this roll, I do not have a spin dash or homing attack, I have a jump and just basic movement. So it's kind of like the game, it's just kind of like an obby that's just kind of extended. But it is still really fun, there's a good story to it if you really dig deep. Right here, we're going to jump over this one. Quick little guy. And I think we are nearing the end of this level already. We are doing pretty good time with a 4-minute time in 3 levels, which is actually pretty decent. I would say we are on world record trilogy pace, because no matter what happens, this is world record for trilogy. This is actually doing really well. I'm very glad we have gotten this run. This area, I forgot. Okay, this area is a chance. It could be in Pirate Adventure 2. Actually, it is in Pirate Adventure 2. We will be skipping over it though. Pirate Adventure 2 has a whole lot more glitches, and Pirate Adventure 3 is just something else. That is the best way I can explain it. I've thought about it so much. Pirate Adventure 3 is just, oh, it's bad. Anyway, we can do this by just standing under and jumping. 5 minutes, decent time. We're going to level 4, almost halfway through the game. I actually thought that this game would take about, I don't know, 30 minutes to play, but it looks like we're doing pretty well. The reason why I estimated there would be simply because I I haven't played this game far as much as any of the others, so I do not know really how the speedrun goes, or the a lot of it. I know two tricks, and that is the one I showed in Pirate Adventure 1 and the one I will show in a volcanic level coming up. I believe it may be level 6. Right now we're doing kind of easy platforming. I'm trying to take some fast-ish routes. I could have taken that, but I didn't feel like I needed to. And I can just walk along this platform and jump up here. I am going to be taking this highway, and I believe, are going to be, once we get the top of, I think it's this building, we will be halfway through the level. This is, a lot of these levels are decently short. They're good distance, once again, if you want to play a very good, like, basic hobby, play this game. If you want to play something with a bit more movement, but still kind of this feel, play Pirate Adventure 2. Pirate Adventure 3, I'm not going to say anything until the trial ends, because that game is able to change incredibly fast. So by the time this video comes out, it might already have changed significantly. Right now, we are getting pretty close. We're going to just fling around some buildings. Um, this game is obviously based off of uh, Sonic 06, as you can see by Crisis City and some of these levels. But the other games, so Pirate Adventure 2 is based off of Sonic Adventure 1, and Sonic Adventure 2 with Pirate Adventure 3. So it's kind of weird there, but you kind of get used to it once you see some of. If you compare the Sonic games to the Pirate Adventure games, you kind of get it. Okay, sometimes I was kind of worried about there. You can sometimes die on there. It doesn't fling you far enough, and you just kind of fall into this disgusting oozy lava at the bottom. There's some fire here. It doesn't hurt you. Don't worry. Then we can just do some basic jumping. And I guess this level was a bit longer than I thought, but it looks like there is the last, I guess, what are they called? Why am I blanking on this? Pyrites? No, Doge Pyrites, I think they are. Or maybe that's Pirate Adventure 2. It doesn't matter. We get this big crystal. I'm actually kind of surprised I've been playing these games for so long and I don't know what the main collectible is. Anyway, I believe this is... That was level 4. Now we are on the volcanic level. So, we go from fiery place to different fiery place. And now we simply just walk up this wall. There's not... I... I know. Don't worry. Everyone's as confused as you are. Now, we're just gonna kind of... You can see right there, you see that little lava fall, I guess it would be. That is the end of the level. We're just gonna kind of run out of bounds and skip the entire level. This is one of my favorites. This level is just volcanic, and there's just all these little crystal thingies. They're just nice. I don't even know why they put some of these here, because you're never going to see this place really, because you're going to be below us. Anyway, instead of dropping down and actually finishing the level, we are going to continue just walking, because for some reason they didn't put collision walls here. I think they just assumed that no one would be able to walk up a wall, but yeah. Okay, and we're just gonna kind of jump down here, and we have a checkpoint. We're about to finish the level. I'm going to wait a second so I can bounce to here, and here, and here, and boom. We have just gotten our, what is this now, 5th Doge Pyrite in Pirate Adventure 1. These loads are quite nice. Now we're going to Radical Edge. We're getting to the point where I can see the levels and get into them already very quickly. Anyway, now so if you think about the locations in this game, you would know that we went from a just normal green kind of oasis to level 2, which is a desert, which is already kind of a crazy change. But then from the desert, we went to Antarctica, and that wasn't a big enough change, so we then went to a burning city that led us to a volcano. It is amazing. Anyway, this level I do remember as the level I have played the absolute least and do not know hardly anything about, which is kind of scary. I have not died yet, which is surprising to me and probably everyone else. But sorry, I'm just very tense. This is a very scary level. I thought there was a spring there. I guess that's later on. Okay, I'm already just messing up, but I'm sure I will find out some way to do this. And I'm going to try and get on the top of this little area. I forgot that doesn't have collision. This isn't the one with collision. And there is the little switch hidden behind those boxes. We now can pretty easily, just from this is where the main gimmick of this level goes. This is one of the only levels in this game with a gimmick. Later on, I think every level in every other game has a gimmick, but this is just kind of like trying things out. So we're going to just get on these sides and get off these, I guess they're conveyor belts. Some of them are faster. They go in 2 different ways. They're nice. They can be annoying at times. If you accidentally jump onto them, you can die very easily. Anyway, you can just jump up this little area, and this level, pretty easy. It is definitely the scariest of all of them. I'm not sure why I walked off there, but I guess I did. I can just jump over now that we have that. We don't even have to go through the gate because for some reason, once again, the people who made this game kind of forgot to put some invisible walls. I guess you can't put it in that section because you do have to enter through the roof. So I would give that a pass. Now we're gonna do probably the scariest part in this level. This is the place I die the most by far. These things are constantly shifting, but in such weird amounts that I can never tell where they're going to be. Anyway, yep. So they are, I guess I just read the text. They are Doge Pyrites. I was correct. And this is our 6th one. I believe there are 8, and we are getting into another trick actually. I forgot about this one. So basically, we have level 7 part 1, level 7 part 2, and level 8. Level 8 is the hardest, and I am very not excited for it. I put this game as being able to be beaten in 30 minutes because of this level, even though we have had good time. Anyway, now we're kind of done with talking because if you blink, you miss it. That was level 7 part 1. We skipped the entire thing by jumping off a ledge. Anyway, here's a very fast section. This is also one of the most dangerous parts. This is the part that I know also very little about, and I might have to stop and think because I hate this level so much I barely play it. Because it just is. I'm going to be trying to not die. Okay, first death. That's not very bad. Actually, it's kind of bad, but still, that's okay. That's not the worst thing that can happen. Especially this late on in a run with we've had really good. I'd say this run is probably one of my best, which isn't saying much. I'm not a Pirate Adventure 1 speedrun, or I only tried Pirate Adventure 2 and am good at Pirate Adventure 3, so do not yell at me if he or please don't say that you have done better because I'm not a Pirate Adventure 1 speedrunner. I just like the game and need to do it for Trilogy. If I continue to do Trilogy runs, I will most likely get slightly better at Pirate Adventure 3. That doesn't have collision for some reason, and now I'm very angry. Do I have to start? Oh, great, yay. I'm remembering why I don't like this level now. Anyway, this level is just a fraction of the difficulty of level 8. The good thing, though, is we can mess up here. We can afford it because the literal massive skip we did in part 1 makes up for any time loss we can conceive here. All of this, and now it just kind of funnels us back to one path in which we can kind of do some trickier platforming. I'm not a fan of this platforming. We're kind of just out of bounds here. Yep, okay, I have to make sure because I really don't want to die again. But yeah, you just kind of run. I think this is how you're actually supposed to do it, which is kind of weird to me, but I guess it works. You just kind of run out of bounds, and oh, I thought there was more. But that is our 7th Doge Pyrite. We did not get one from level 7 part 1, but we did get one from here. And now we can go straight this way and Bacon Hair's base. That was a very fast loading. I was very happy about that. Anyway, now we're in traditional Obby land, where, oh my, I hope I get all of the checkpoints. This is the level I have beaten this level once in my entire life, and that was when I first played the game a long time ago. But, I do not know if I'm going to beat this level in under 10 minutes. This level probably can be beaten in like 3 or 4. I am not that good though, however. And this level does not make me happy. Sorry about commentary. I'm just trying to be very focused and decisive with my movement. This level is quite difficult because all the lasers kind of like blend together, and it's sometimes difficult to understand where you are. So right now we're just kind of jumping around. This is actually, we're doing really well right now, and this is the part which I am not happy. I think for here, I might stop talking for a few seconds, for this is a part that I need focus for. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm not proud of it either. So this level is going to be a doozy. This is the only level in Trilogy that is like this, and it is super annoying. You kind of have to hug the walls here, and this is the only level that I failed this badly at. Pyrite Adventure 1 somehow is one of the hardest games for me. And I do not know, because it should be the easiest for almost every reason that exists. I'm going to get this checkpoint and make sure I get it, because now we're getting into the not so fun level, I guess. Okay, yeah, this is why I don't like conveyor belts in this game. Level, I believe it's 6. That's backwards. Um, this might take a second. Don't worry. I'm not a professional. We're just going to kind of run and jump all the way. Okay, through this level. No. Okay. Forgot you don't have to hold forward on that one, or you kind of zoom. You can see that one spawns you backwards for some reason, and I'm now just realizing that. This whole level kind of has these weird things that I guess it's kind of like a culmination of all of the other levels. Gonna make sure I get that checkpoint once again, but it's kind of just a culmination of all the other gimmicks in the levels. They just added lasers. There's the platforming from level 2. I think eventually there's the switches from level 3. There's lasers, which are new, but then there's also conveyor belts from level 6. I do not know what is here from level 7, since I'm not sure if I've said this, but the skip that happens in level 7, part 1, I did that first time I ever played the game, so I have never actually beaten level 7, part 1, like, ever. Well, I've beaten it, I just haven't beaten it correctly, so I don't know, I might eventually do that, but I think it's just funnier this way. Now we have the fun room. If you've ever played Sonic 06, I'm pretty sure this may remind you of something. I believe this is meant to be a rage room for most people. We are going to jump on that laser. I wish I could say, like, this is a speedrun tactic not many use, and that's why I'm doing it. But I cannot. This level, I just am not good at. And now you know why I said this could be a 30-minute run, but I believe that this is going to work out. I'm getting closer and closer every time, so, you know, if you don't succeed the first time, I guess, just succeed. That was really stupid, but I am stressed. We are going to do some simple jumps, and we just got farther that time. Hopefully I don't touch these lasers. I almost didn't make that, but I believe... Piece of cake. Oh, wait, is this the end? I was going to say there's no checkpoint for some reason. This may be the end. Oh, nope. So of course it's not. It never is. This is... Oh, I remember this room. I've never played this room. Well, I have. Well, I've played this room once. I need to explain this. I have played this room once. Once again, I've only played this level once. A lot of the gimmicky rooms, I do remember, but this room is just long, and I always forget it whenever I'm trying to remember what this level is. We're just kind of we're trying to beat up. This story has like it doesn't really explain a lot, but there is story there, if that makes sense. But basically, we're in an evil guy's lair, and that was the last jump that I fumbled because I started talking about lore. But we are in this evil dude's lair who is not very nice and he wants to steal the Doge Pyrites to eventually, I believe, take over the world. Yes, it is that simple. We're just going to do basic platforming again and get back to where we are, which is just up here. And jump a few times, and now we're doing the kind of like final corkscrew little jumps. All around this level is just lasers and these blue beams that I believe are, I don't know, evil beams. They don't kill you, I don't think, so they're just weird. I think we're in the ventilation now. Oh my goodness. I gotta remember this is still a speedrun, but I forget this level intensely. Okay. Man. I forgot this level even existed when I was thinking about doing Trilogy, and now I understand why. It was selective amnesia. Okay. Ugh, okay. I'm actually not. I was gonna say I'm not doing that bad, but I jinxed it. This level is not doing as. I'm just gonna stop talking and try to do this room. I did not think I'd make that. I'm trying to be so careful here, but I feel bad about not talking. So I'm going to attempt to talk when I finish this level. Alright, I'm going to start, and I'm trying to multitask with multiple devices right now, but I have my stopwatch out now. Sorry, speedrun is... I know I'm losing like 12 seconds. Actually, no, this is the rage room, I think. Oh man, I forgot about this. I think this is a required jump thing that you have to do. Yeah, no, I remember this level now. I remember hating this part, and I did it really easily for some reason. And I do not know why or how. Can't you stand on this ventilation and just kind of like fall through? Okay, maybe that is not the best place, and I'm trying to find out what to do here. What? Am I doing this backwards again? I think it just spawns you backwards on all of these. Okay. Anyway, it is getting close. I'm guessing that I was right, and this may be a 30-minute Pirate Adventure. I'm not doing this room again. A Pirate Adventure 1 run. So I guess I was not going backwards. I was just really bad. Okay. This is fine. Everything everything is fine. This is fine. Some weird geometry jumps. Not the other game with geometry that requires dashing, but geometry jumps. Okay, crap. What in the world? Can you tell that I haven't played this game in literally a year? It may even be more than that. Okay. Geometry. 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 Circle. Bounce. Um. Whoa. Okay. Geometry! Okay, wow, this... I actually do remember this. I'm pretty sure that this is the last room in the entire game, I guess that would be. Because, once again, we are going to defeat this not Death Star looking area. Don't worry, if you've ever played a Sonic game, you probably know that the Death Egg is the Death Star. But in Sonic, for some reason. Anyway, is this the end? Well, it looks like this may be the end. Okay, and we're going to we're going to stop the stopwatch right there because we have finished that area in 28:52.39.